Okay, so this is shower pan leak test. I'm going to try and do this in one take. We've removed, this is a shower. Okay, there's a shower right here to give you some context. There's a shower here. We want to see if the shower pan is leaking. So, step one, take your screwdriver and remove the grate over the drain right here. Set that aside, don't let your screws go down the drain. Okay, next you'll see I got a stack of pennies. I'll explain that one moment. I got a plug. This is a 2-inch plug I'm going to put down in the drain. And there's a couple of plugs. This one I paid $2 for at a plumbing supply. Here's another one at Home Depot I paid $4 for. They come with wing nuts, but I can never reach down in and grab them with my little hands. They're just not strong enough. So I replace them with a nut. See how I put a nut on that? And then you can use a socket to reach down and tighten the plug, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, there's a socket I can use. So see how I've got a plug in there? And I love to use, my 12 volt max. And I just put a socket head on it. I have a long one because as you start to pull this, what will happen is you take this, go like that, and my plug is down in there. That's pretty good. It doesn't have to be too tight. If you torque it too much, you'll ruin the plug. Next step is make sure everything's out of the shower pan. Okay, sit there. Hold this. Focus on the pennies. Don't get in or anything. I got a couple of buckets of water here, which now I'm going to add. Okay, so I pour the water into the shower pan. Now, you're going to wonder, why aren't I just running the shower to put water in? And the answer is that you want to separate your water sources. So, on the outside chance that the plumbing is leaking also, I want to get my water from some other source. Alright, so I filled up a few buckets of water here. I'm going to fill the pan. Now remember, a lot of times when they do the pans, they don't go up more than 1 inch or 2 on the wall, which is not good. You should go up a lot more than that. You should go up 6 inches, 10 inches maybe. Alright, that's pretty high. Is that about 1 inch? I'm going to put one more bucket full in. Okay, here's the next one. Alright, so now you might imagine what the pennies are for. They are to set the height of the water. So if we come over here, let's see if I can do this. Right here, stack of pennies, and we remove it, right? So that the water is right at the pennies. See that? That one's right there. The water's right there at those pennies. If I come back in 3 hours and it's lower, then my water's coming out somewhere. If you can just look at my little drain plug, I don't see any of the soot or whatever running around the water. It's not running down the drain, so it's sealed. And now we're going to see, right, if that water will stay in the pan. Now they say a true pan test will take 24 hours. You should let it sit there a day. So we'll come back later and show you what happened.